A lot of people have been asking me how I manage my diabetes on the go. Well, it's a great question because especially post-transplant, it's really important when you're exercising to check your blood sugars. So I check my blood sugars all the time in the car, pre and post-exercise. And when I check them, depending on where the levels are, I keep a supply of water and candy in the car so I can bump up my blood sugars if they're too low. The sugar pills that I like the most are the Dex 4. So for Dex 4, one tablet equals 15 grams of sugar. So if my sugars are low, I'll take it accordingly. But I also keep some hard candy in there and also some chocolate. Normally your sugar should be between 80 and 120. But like before I work out, I won't even take insulin because it would plummet me. So what happens is, you know, if you don't eat or something, or you don't eat enough carbs, and you could plummet. So you'll feel it. Most people feel it. You start to feel a little clammy and a little lightheaded, but your sugars start dropping. So that's why you have to check them, because sometimes you won't notice it. And if they're like at 75 or lower, mine have gone down to 40 something, you have to take sugar quickly. So you look for quick sugar. That's why the Dex ones here, this is quick sugar. So one of these Dexcom 4s will be comparable to 15 units. So if my sugar is at 40, if I take one of these, it takes it up to 55. Take another one, so I usually have to take 3 or 4 depending on what my sugars are at. So I may not always have these with me, but most of the time I do. But then you want to make sure you have some candy, or even like I'll take a Cliff Bar or something, which is great.
Nothing within the CF Wind Sprint video series should be considered medical advice. Such advice can only be given by a physician who is experienced with cystic fibrosis. The Boomer Esiason Foundation, Cahill, and contributors to the CF Wind Sprint video series cannot be held responsible for any damage which may result from using the information on this video without permission of your medical doctor.